race fans. This is Gravity Throttle Racing, and my name is Aaron Take.
Hey, this is Richard Gere. Aaron, you're in a good mood.
That's right, these races, they have been so competitive. Richard, I just can't wait to see how the action's gonna unfold today.
Oh, I can't either. But we do know this. Half of these drivers will go home heartbroken. Aaron, introduce the drivers.
Introducing Dr. Z, and Dr. Z is with Zamek Speed Shop. He's driving this Ford Raptor, and it's burnt orange. You see the weight distribution right at 50-50, and next to that is his qualification time.
Dr. Z told me he is so excited about a shot here at the dunes, so good luck to you, Dr. Z.
Oh, hey Richard, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Race fans, introducing Marco
Polo!
He is with Polo Racing at 59.1 grams and a 45-55 weight distribution.
And coming from the Lone Star State. Now that's a Toyota Tundra, right?
That's right, Richard.
Good luck to you, Marco Polo.
And next up we have the Crazy Canuck. Well, at least the Canadians can watch the Canucks win, because they sure can't win in the Olympics.
Oh, Aaron, ouch. That was kind of funny, though.
Well, thank you. He comes to us from 905 Diecast Racing, and Crazy Canuck has found lots of success here at Gravity Throttle Racing. And finally, we have yet another Toyota Tundra. This time it's RC Addicts, and he's driving for RC Addicts. At least he's driving for himself. 70 grams and pretty half-loaded.
He turned in a great qualification time. He's number 3 on the pole, so expect a lot from him.
That about wraps it up for Group 3, Richard.
Very good. Well, here they are at the starting line for the first of 4 races. And you hear the scoring. 5, 3, 2, and 1. A DNF is 0. We are off and racing, and look at lane 2. That is RC Addicts in the lead, and he's pulling it out after a beautiful run over the logs and rocks. Look at him go. He's the only one in the picture. The drone is able to keep up with him, and he's having a very smooth run, and now he's on his side, and he's going to come up short of the finish line. Wow! And what a finish we had. I'm not sure Marco Polo has crossed the finish line.
All right, race fans, are you tracking? And here's where RC Addicts rolled on his side, and he hits the half pipe. And here come the other drivers. They're all tightly packed. It is Crazy Canuck first to hit RC Addicts in the first 3. My goodness, they were so close. The judges are going to give RC Addicts first place, their second place, and that is Zamek. Dr. Z with Zamek Speed Shop. Third place is the Crazy Canuck, and Marco Polo did not cross the finish line. So the scoring is pretty straightforward, no extra points, and Billy's Train is safe so far. But in the lead is RC Addicts after the first race.
Very good, Aaron. Well, let's roll right into the second race here, as Dr. Z is on the outside, RC Addicts, then Marco Polo, and Crazy Canuck is closest to us. He rolls in from the outside. RC Addicts has a lead. There's Zamek, Dr. Z, and Marco Polo straight together here in second, tied for second. Now Marco Polo pulls on ahead. He's looking good. He's got the lead so far, but RC Addicts is clearly throwing it down. Oh, on his side, but past the finish line in first, and once again, I have no idea who took second, third, or fourth.
Race fans, before we go to the finish, take a look at how these trucks are manhandling through the quicksand. As they close in down the valley, they're all looking smooth, but watch the conversion here. Dr. Z takes the low line and stakes his claim for third place. I think he took second. No, it's going to be Marco Polo in second, Zamek in third, and Crazy Canuck in fourth. So with 2 first-place finishes, RC Addicts has a commanding lead, but none of the drivers are taking the jump and aiming for Billy's Train.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, this is race 3, and the lights are now flashing as the drivers get ready. Closest to us is Dr. Z. He's been looking pretty good, but the real shining light is RC Addicts. Look at this. There he pulls on ahead. Marco Polo is a distant second, and RC Addicts is having a beautiful run on the outside lane, and as he swings his way around, the cameraman, the drone, is following him, and he flies through the finish line with a beautiful time. Second place is going to be Crazy Canuck. So, Aaron, I need you to sort out the rest of the drivers.
You bet. And we'll begin up top here. Watch RC Addicts. He just pops the back end, and then he went flying. Marco Polo in the black, and Crazy Canuck. This is a battle between those two. Crazy Canuck has the lead. Here he comes around, and Marco Polo is going to pull in behind him, take the low side. He doesn't quite get second, and will have to settle for third. Meanwhile, that flash, and I mean ripping by. Oh, and He hits Billy's train, doesn't land on his wheels. RC Addicts with a first place finish, plus 2 more points is way up to 17. It's going to be very interesting to see who will join him as the other 3 drivers are very tight.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun race 4. First of all, we've got, closest to us, RC Addicts. He could go for a clean sweep. And the other 3 drivers, well, it's all or nothing. Here we go. RC Addicts. Hey, Crazy Canuck right there. But he is just behind RC Addicts in second place. Marco Polo and Dr. Z. Oh, Marco Polo! He is off on the side of the dunes, and here comes RC Addicts in reverse. He swings it back around. He'll take first place. Oh, here comes Dr. Z in second. And I have no idea where Crazy Canuck is. There is RC Addicts. He doesn't get an extra point for landing on his wheels. Yeah, we saw what happened with Marco Polo. He's out. And there is Crazy Canuck on his side.
All right, race fans, we're going to unwrap this final race. Look at the wrestling, and there is where Marco Polo lost control on the dunes, and that ends his bid to move on. Now here is Crazy Canuck coming down from the over-under part of the pretzel turn, and we see him get off the track. Unfortunately, he can't drive sideways, and he comes to a stall. So with a pedestrian 18.81, RC Addicts ends up with a clean sweep. Congratulations, and Dr. Z will be joining him as they move on to the quarterfinals. Let's go to halftime.
Harvey, Billy, hold my beer, guys. Well, folks, the push to pass fascination that Billy has with Kirky G's truck continues. This was last week as he built himself a homemade ramp and then shot himself into space. He has apparently been continuing his dumbfounded effort, although for him, dumbfounded is pretty impressive. He actually had the wherewithal to increase the pitch of his takeoff ramp and managed to, create some beautiful highlights in slow motion. Thank you, Billy. Kirky G went from lane 1 all the way to lane 3 on that recovery. That was perhaps more impressive. Here was another attempt that Billy had as he pounded his head straight into the ground and then did one of those quads that even looked better than our American skater.
Hey, Richard?
Yeah?
It was funny the first time Billy crashed out, but now it's getting to be kind of like, really sad.
Ooh! Yeah, he just got smashed there. We probably need to move on.
Yay! Well, let's now go to Group 6 and introducing Rob Iron Fang Vexler with Lone Wolf Racing. He drives a Ram 1500, and Richard, that is one beautiful paint job.
Don't forget, though, look at his weight distribution. He's very aft-loaded at 65%. Hey,
look, it's Ricochet with Ruckus Racing. Richard, he's driving a 1940 Dodge with no wheel pens.
Yeah, that's great. You know, the rules said they were not allowed to hog the wheel wells, but we didn't say anything about removing the wheel pants, and he did it.
Next up, we have Triple B with Cheap Thrills Racing, and he drives a 1968 Dodge D200.
Yeah, take a look at his weight distribution. He's sitting pretty aft, and of course he had a great qualification time. Hopes are running high for Cheap Thrills Racing.
He's driving the same D200 as BLR did.
Yeah, that's right. Here's our last driver, Aaron.
And it's Craigster Sr. with Hot Nuts Diecast. And we're happy that he is back to 100% health and ready to drive. He's got a 40-60 weight distribution. And Richard, check this out. He calls his truck Gator Bait.
Okay. Well, fans, you have now seen the lineup for Group 6. They are at the starting gate, and we are about ready to get things rolling here. Look at Ricochet's 1940 Dodge. With rust all over it, he's ready to go, and actually, good start by him. Whoa, Triple B, he found himself stuck already. Now, Craigster Sr., he is first onto the dunes, and out of the picture are the rest of the drivers. No, here comes Ricochet. A little turnaround, but Hot Nuts Diecast still has the lead in reverse, and he's going to take first place. Whoa! Rob Iron Fang Vexler, he just may have taken second place. Aaron, we'll need your help there.
All right, well, let's begin by revisiting what happened to Triple B right at the start over the first log, and he found himself off the track. It kind of looked like Rob Iron Fang Vexler got stuck too, but he managed to finish, and that's what we're going to check out, whether or not he finished in second or third. Here he comes. and he's coming down the shorter lane. Meanwhile, Ricochet, he's pushing his way as hard as he can against Craigster Sr. Now here he loses control. He's backwards, and Rob Ironfang almost. The judges are saying that the rear bumper of Ricochet passed first. So Craigster Sr. leads with 5 points, and Ricochet has 3, Ironfang with 2, and Triple B will need to get on the board.
Aaron, I sense a disturbance in the force of Cheap Thrills Racing. That's Triple B closest to us. I'm sure he would love to have finished, and he's kicking himself for that easy DNF. He's on the inside lane, and right now is dead even with Ricochet. Look at them, both over the dunes together. Who's gonna give? And right now they are wrestling it out big time. Rob Ironfang Vexler takes advantage. He's coming straight through onto the half pipe. A beautiful finish. He rolls, and Craigster Sr. does as well. Oh, look, there is Triple B, and he will take 3rd place. Now, okay, there's Ricochet. I think he lost that wrestling match with Triple B. There's Rob Ironfang on his side next to the train, and oh yeah, Craigster Sr. on his side. No one gets any extra points.
Yeah, hey Richard, I think the competition is so tight. Things like this are happening very frequently. It's quite a tangle up here between Triple B and Ricochet, and there you see Triple B pinching out and continuing down. He was not going to DNF this time. It's too bad he spun around. He could have landed on the jump and maybe taken out Billy's train, but instead he's left with only 2 points. The leader continues to be Craigster Sr.
Well, we're ready for race number 3, and Craigster Sr.'s on the outside, Ricochet to his left. Closest to us is Ironfang, and let's not forget Triple B in the orange pickup. Triple B is going to have to make a move here, and let's see how he does as he and Rob Ironfang are dead even again on the inside lanes, coming over the dunes, and now there's a lead. Nope, there was a lead, and they both come around the pretzel turn. Look at them maneuvering. But Rob Ironfang Vexler, he holds the lead. He's going to take first. There's a spin around, and 3rd and 4th place come in. What a radical day of racing. Now the question is, did Ironfang land on his wheels? And no, he did not.
All right, we'll go to the instant replay. Are you tracking? We tracked Triple B making a very good start, but then he got tangled up there with Ironfang. Meanwhile, there's the lead that we see with Ricochet, and what in the world did he just do? With that open wheel concept, he just flipped on backwards, but he kept going, and there is Craigster Sr. Now, Ricochet comes in, Craigster Sr. is on his side, and ladies and gentlemen, all 4 drivers finish with Ironfang Vexler holding the lead at 12, and Craigster Sr. is at 9.
All right, Aaron, check this out. Mathematically, any of the drivers can move on, and that includes Triple B and Ricochet on the outside, because Billy's train, it's still in play. They can land on their wheels and get 8 points. So right now we're, oh no, and Triple B he's found himself stuck at the top again. What terrible luck for him. Rob Ironfang's going to challenge Craigster Sr., and Ricochet's fine with that. Oh no, now he's on his side. He does cross the finish line first. Here comes Rob in 2nd, Craigster Sr. in 3rd, but Ricochet really needed to get Billy's train.
You have been watching Group 6 of the High Lift Pickup Smackdown, and watch here, there's one rock that takes care of Triple B. Unfortunately, the rocks and the logs were really giving him the smackdown today. That's just tough luck, as Richard alluded to. Meanwhile, what a beautiful pass by Rob, and he's been doing that all day, taking advantage. He comes along, and he'll come in 2nd. This is the point where Ricochet tripped onto the half pipe, rolled on his side, and missed out, collecting extra points by hitting Billy's train. Unfortunately, Ricochet, instead of 7 or 8 points, he ends up with 5 and has 10. Meanwhile, Craigster Sr. and Rob Ironfang Vexler are moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Class A Racing of the High Lift Pickup Smackdown. We've been watching Groups 3 and 6, and we'll take a look here and show you the 4 moving on. And we've got the 27 and the 30 seed. Congratulations to them. Now, next time we see you, we will be going to Groups 4, headlined by Stupid Fish Racing, and Group 5, headlined by Lone Star.
Are you tracking?